And this is how to 50-50 grind for beginners here. And we're here at Hopewell, New Jersey skate park. And one of the perfect things to learn how to 50-50 grind is on the side of a small half pipe. You get some painter's tape, you make yourself a line going towards the ledge, and you can put your board out in front as like a measuring piece. Measure here, and then just make an angle. You go like halfway, make an angle. Anyway, we got our line set up. So we're gonna do some 50-50 grinds. Check it out. Whoa. And I have to make sure we got this line straight. I mean, we gotta get it on an angle. And you gotta first be able to ollie up a curb. Let's talk about what you need to know first. First, you gotta learn how to ollie off stuff, up stuff. Like that, and obviously right off a curb, and then also you also want to learn how to know how to do your kick turns on ramps. That's a good thing to know. And also ollieing off a curb, definitely suggested. Ollieing off like probably even like an actual curb, like that's not even that high. But anyway, once you get that down, your goal is to approach on a slight angle like this line, and you're gonna basically pop like right here, and like you're gonna do a shifty like this because you're popping like this, so you got to turn the board in the air and lock on both trucks. The balls of your feet have pressure, lean a bit on your toes, and then just kick turn off. Just kick turn off. Or you can pop off. Let's get one here. Stop talking about it so much. Sweet. Yeah, and like this is like the perfect place to learn how to do it. And like you're not gonna just get it the first time. Like a lot of times you're gonna go at it, you're gonna try to ollie up it, because I'm just trying to do a switch. And make sure you stay to the end, because we're gonna talk about a switch. You're gonna go like that. And the front truck, the front truck is gonna get on, and the back truck's not. And that's because you didn't do your shifty. You landed like this. You landed like this because you didn't get the back truck on, because you didn't follow the line and pop, do your shifty, land like that. So that's why you gotta follow the line, so you can land on the line, or land on the ledge with even pressure. And as you can see there, one of my wheels slipped off. And another quick tip, real quick, is once you like pop on and you learn how to lock in, you want to get these wheels kind of pushed up against the coping. And also, when you're learning new tricks, guys, you always want to wear a helmet and safety pads, because that's really important too. Because we're learning how to grind, and yeah, you want to stay safe. So as long as you got your pads on, your helmet, and then eventually you can go for this trick. And you learn the simple tricks I was talking about, and then you're gonna get this trick. So it's all about getting that pop before the ledge. And you never want to try something taller than your skateboard either when you're first learning these. So this thing's awesome to learn how to do it on. Yeah, you never want to do anything higher than your skateboard. So right here, and so yeah, then like you figure that out, and then we're just gonna change up the game real quick. Woo! Forget about the training wheels and the lines, and we're gonna talk about this ledge right here. Because after you like get that down, and move up to like the next size up here, and I'll show you real quick. As you can see, my board is lower than this. So this is a good perfect thing to start on, because you got like beginner, intermediate, advanced. And I did put a little wax on this. You also be careful with wax and metal, because it's metal. So sometimes you don't need to wax it. And if you do, you just need like a tiny little bit of layer, because then you can also feel it out with your hands like this. And I wax it so it's pretty waxed up, because it had rust on it. You can see the rust from the rain. It's actually on my finger. get a close up of the rust. See that? So that can affect your sliding too, because you're grinding metal on metal. But anyway, we're gonna approach this on a slight angle. And it's all about being loose, confident, and like seeing where you're gonna land. And then like bend your knees, absorb the lock in, and then just kind of kick turn out. And then just slide out, kick turn, whoa! It's like a little hole there. So yeah, that's huge, just like getting that like slide out, because at first you can like learn how to turn out, and then you can learn how to pop out. Hopefully my camera doesn't blow over, but yeah, you want to get a good distance back, like 20 feet at least. And I'm going to show you how to pop out. Now once you get the pop out, it's like you just ollie out. Oh, that was pretty cool. And then you can learn how to like do tricks out of it. But also, let's just talk about some problems that happen when you're trying to learn how to 50-50 grind. So yeah, power tips on like how to overcome problems. A lot of times people come up and they go like this, like I said, and they just kind of like don't get the pop, and they stiffen up, and they land like this, and they go to like front board. It's important to like know how to ollie up curves, like I was talking about. Say if you're going straight on this, and I just ollie up it. Oh no! All right, so we just had technical difficulties. We might be still going here, and this will make a better show, because we're gonna see if we can keep going. We have to delete this part. So yeah, the problems that occur with going live in the wind with not the best tripod. We gotta get closer to the ground. So yeah, right here we gotta focus on like getting the pop, like up the curb, and you gotta pop before the nose hits the front of the curb. So you gotta be able to do this. You gotta be able to do that confidently. Like if you can't do that, you gotta go back to doing that before you get the 50-50 grind. Because as long as you can like pop up over this corner, then you're able to get up on here, and then you can kind of like cheat and kind of like pop over the corner and go into a 50 grind. I'll show you. Yeah, stay tuned real quick. We're gonna talk about switch at the end. But yeah, just like that. That's gonna help a lot. You're gonna get that, and yeah, some other problems that occur. Some other things happen is like you go to pop, you miss, and then you slide out like this, and you can fall backwards. So you got to be ready to catch yourself backwards with your hands like this. Also, you can like land with your front truck first and your back truck, and then you just want to try to land with both trucks at once. And another thing can happen when you land with like the back truck on, and you slide out like this. Also, another thing, you can land on your front truck, you slide out like this. That's why you got to get it's the hardest part of the grind is getting both trucks on to lock into it. So it takes precision. You find that angle, do that shifty. Bend your knees when you land. Always absorb the landing too. You want to spot your landing. And also, yeah, bend your knees. And also when you're grinding, I'm landing and I'm bending my knees into it. And as I'm grinding on it, I'm actually standing up. So when I stand up, it'll help me hold that grind. And then I can either kick turn out or popped out, because I'm like standing up and just like I'm walking a line. And your shoulders want to be with the feature. And I just got wax on my shoes. And yeah, so around to the side. Let's see if this is going still, because we got to wrap it up. We don't know when it's ever going to end. So if like you're missing your ollie, and this is a big one, and you're like not getting enough speed, pop, you'll do this. You'll catch your truck, because you didn't get the pop and the timing right. So you got to make sure you get enough speed, and you get that pop over that top part, or just come from the side more. Get that. So yeah, then once you get your regular 50s down, all that stuff over, and you can learn switch 50s. But you have to like go back to that tiny feature like we did in the beginning. I'll try one going on this. And I'm just trying to think if I remembered everything else about the 50. Yeah, it's just all about like standing on the balls of your feet, and like you might want to lean a little bit forward more on the balls of your feet. And if you're goofy, it's gonna look like this. We'll try it switch. It's all about getting the timing and the pop right so I can get both trucks on. This is tricky. All right, that was close. So I've been practicing this trick, and it's cool because then you can learn to switch, because I was just practicing it on that. And then you can learn switch 50s and regular 50s. All right, there's like a hole right here, over here. So yeah, anything else about 50s? It's all about practicing and figuring out the slide and like bouncing. And then see how I'm like bailing out here? So I'm trying to figure out how to like pop on it right, get both balls' feet up on that coping. My timing is not right. I'm not getting the pop right. See, I didn't get any pop right there. So we're gonna get this, and this is kind of what you have to go through. Try to figure out how to like bend your knees and get that pop of the tail. It's gonna really launch you up onto that curb. Oh my goodness, I might have to go back to the beginner one. All right, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm not doing my shifty, so I need to focus. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this happens when you get tired and you're not getting your pop right, and I'm like turning the wrong way. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, it's kind of hard going this way. It's going uphill. We're gonna get it. All right, let's check out the camera, make sure we're getting this. See the full run in. I'm gonna get this, guys. So yeah, this is kind of like what you have to go through. It's like, I just had it. Wasn't the best pop, but I got into it. I just need to get out of it. And now my mic's messed up. And this is live on Skate Tutors. Make sure you guys comment. I gotta fix my wind piece here and get this trick. And then we can end the video. It's never gonna end. See if I can fix my mic so you can get the mic'd up effect. All right, so I gotta approach it right. Take a deep breath. Find that pop, find that timing right. See, I feel like I'm going too fast, and oh, that last one was so close. So I think I need to get my angle better here. Oh my goodness. We might have to go to the small one, guys. I'm gonna get this. So I'm not getting the pop right. I don't think I'm lining my shoulders up right either. All right, so sometimes you gotta take a deep breath and get the touch of the pop, because then you don't wanna get stressed, because then you're just gonna keep messing up. I'm not a very good switch skater. So yeah, like switch 50s are really hard, and we'll see. 1,000 degrees out here. Let's get this. Oh my goodness, I didn't even get any pop on that. So I think I'm just leaning too far forward, and I need to like stand straighter up when I get into it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, like if you keep doing the same thing, you'll just keep doing the same thing. You gotta figure out what you're doing wrong, and you gotta figure out, take a deep breath. Oh, that was close. Yeah, and if you don't miss it, or another thing, if you miss it just like that, you go into like a split like this. And that's a really stinky thing about doing them switch. and if you're just learning them, because you're gonna go into that split. All right, we're gonna do this. All right, so sometimes you gotta realize when you're beat, and I'm beat, right there. So we're gonna switch it up, and we're gonna do it on this, because we did it on this already, and the wind is like gnarly over there. So we're gonna switch it back to this. But never be afraid to like take a step back when you're learning new tricks. Wax it up. All right, I'm gonna get this. I think I just need water. Always drink water. Yes! Let's go. So that's another cool thing about this. It's like so great for beginner stuff. And that was a secret trick. You can learn everything you can learn regular switch. And this is a great place to learn how to do 50-50 grinds. So check it out. On that, you got the tip on that, and you got the tip on that. So make sure you guys click up here for that next video on actually how to, goes way more in depth on how to do 50-50 grinds for beginners, intermediate, maybe even in advanced. Up there for that.